Okay, I finally finished converting the MPlusTimer recorder into an add-on, so I'm just going quickly over the add-on. So first of all, you can open it with /mpt, or you just go through here, as you can do with many other add-ons. The first thing you probably want to do is press this button here. Like, don't delete your old recorder. Get the add-on. Press this button. Right, it's gonna import your best times from the week aura into the add-on. It's not a lot of data for me right now because I had deleted the week aura before, so just don't delete it and then you're fine. After doing that, you can delete the week aura. This is a new feature where you can view your best times. Like, these are some fake times I just added to test stuff, but yeah, you're also gonna have the date when you did the dungeon. If you do it through the add-on, that data was not available in the week aura, so it's empty here now. Yeah, you're gonna have like all of your best runs on each level here. You can delete a run if you think it's like, I don't know, for some reason it's fake data, or I don't know, for whatever reason. You can add your own run. Say you're progressing a key and you want to have more accurate splits to run against, so you can enter the stuff here and then add the run. You can view your total stats of all of your characters here. Right now it only has my monk because I cleared everything. You have to log through all of your characters once to generate this data. You can look at characters individually or like your total. Abandoned runs will only count after you installed the add-on because as far as I know, there's no, like Blizzard doesn't store this data. So I store it on the add-on side when it happens, but the in time and depleted stuff, that one is stored. Yeah, and then for the obviously the main part of the regorer, the display. The default settings should be like almost exactly to the regorer, as you can see. The only thing I changed, like I disabled the FX icons. You can enable them again if you want. Right now you see there's like some text overlapping here that won't actually happen in the key, because this is like, one of this is the percent count, and the other thing is like when you complete the enemy forces, they don't, like when you're at 100%, it doesn't show 100%, it just shows the time when you completed it. So there's no actual text overlap here. But you can change everything. You can like disable anything you want. It works almost like weak aura settings. At the top here, you have like each element. like the top thing here is like the key info. Then you have timers, you have bosses and enemy forces. And there's a new one, PB info, which is disabled by default, but Noggy really wanted it, so here you go. You can just like, it just shows you some information about the current PB you're running against. And then in each of them, like each of these elements has like sub elements you can disable. You can change where they're anchored. Maybe, for example, if you have this on the left side of your screen, right, and then this comparison timer would be off screen. So you can be like, yo, I want this to be on the other side, like this. You can change the order this is anchored in. Like maybe I want enemy forces to be here. And then I would need to change bosses to be anchored to forces bar. Right? Like maybe I want it like this. Yeah. These settings will look very similar to what you're used to in weak auras, I think. So it should be pretty obvious what everything does. It looks like a lot, but I imagine most people won't interact with this anyway. You can also change all fonts at once here. Disable the background, which I know some people do. And yeah. And of course there's profiles. I mean, most people, I mean, there's no really reason to have different profiles on each character, I think. So most will just run default, but of course you can just export your profile to other users here. And all of the settings in this tab here, basically, this is not stored in profiles. So everything you set here is not shared when you give it to other users. Because I consider these like things that are not part of the UI, but more like your personal preference. There's also a minimap icon, but I hide it by default because I think add-ons are really overloading you with minimap icons by default, so I just hide mine. But if you want it, you can enable it here. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, this should already work whenever they open up Midnight and Plus testing. I believe I have already entered the data from Season 1 Midnight. I believe this should work immediately. If not, I'll just fix it, obviously. Oh yeah, the one last thing, I guess. One feature I didn't implement is the like when you mouse over this the skull icon here, it showed you who died how many times, because that's going away in Midnight, and like it's not super important, so I didn't add it for like the last few months. Yeah, I did implement the other thing that's going away in Midnight most likely is the current pull count, like this green bar overlay here, and then showing you how much your current pull is worth. That one is very likely going away unless Blizzard adds an API for it, which seems unlikely. But yeah, that one I added into the add-on because I think like that's like so much more important. But this one, CBA. Okay, that's it.